So hi friends, in this detailed video, I am going to discuss the political economy of caste in India. And of course, this caste system is a specific feature of Indian society, a specific feature of Hinduism, and that is why I am going to discuss this topic. Right? So, what when I say the political economy of caste system, what does it mean? It means that it means that it means that what is the politics, what is the economy? These are the two words: political economy, politics and economy, right? The economics and political is interacting with each other. So politics is influencing economics, economics is influencing politics, and how these two terms are related with caste system in India. So when we define the political economy, actually it is a science. It is a science. It is a discipline which try to study scientifically the production in the society, distribution in the society, exchange in the society, consumption in the society, hierarchy in the society, and how politics is determining economics and how economics is determining the politics. And of course, this concept of political economy is discussed in the Marxist circle, or you can say in materialist philosophical thought or materialist philosophy. Right? So caste system, when we say the political economy of caste, it means that I'm saying that the basis of caste system is not something spiritual or religious in a sense that which is generally expressed by those philosopher and ideologue or ideologist, that this caste system or Varna system is the result of divine, you can say, divine personality. So in materialist sense, the caste system is conscious result, or you can say it is a result of material ideology, material basis of the society. It has been resulted from the material need of the society, right? So it has material basis. It does not have idealist basis. And of course, in due course of time, this material basis was you can say shadowed by the ideology of religion and you can say spirituality. Actually, the religious theories and spiritual theories are being used to hide the material basis of this caste system in India. For example, you can take the example of Varna system. So in Varna system, we say that it was not a fixed hierarchical system during the ancient time. Actually, it was based on the division of labor, and the mobility from the lower rung of society to upper level was not fixed. It was flexible. The people were known by their professions, and this was the unique feature of all human society. Some religious argument was also given that this Varna system was given by the god itself. So it was being given by god or not, but it has material basis. For the material production, there was division of labor, if you are understanding in that sense. So there was division of labor, and why division of labor was there? for the material production of the society. Why society was divided in different classes and different communities and different varna or castes? It was for the material production. The production was the need of the society, and without production you cannot survive. Without production society cannot be formed, and without the society you cannot form something like religion. So there must be production and surplus production. Without the surplus production you cannot have that kind of things which are beyond material things, which is something supernatural or something metaphysical. You can't have that. So for that there must be material production, and without material production you can't do you cannot do anything in the society. So the progress of society needs material things for your consumption, for your survival, for your living. There are lot of scientific writings, especially written by Darwin. The theory of evolution, you know that. So this division during Vedic period or ancient period was not only explained in terms of religious philosophy and religious ideology or spiritual ideology. It has material basis, and on the basis of those material basis, some people try to institutionalize the privileges coming from that hierarchy and system. So when there was Varna system was flexible. It was based on economic division of labor. Economic division of labor. This was the basis. This was the basic structure, base, and on the basis of that, the politics was determined. The superstructure was created. So what I am telling is that the religion cannot emerge without the material production. The material production is key. Even you can take an example. There are many priests in the temples. There are many imam in the masjids, and you can say a mosque. Why they are there? They have to earn something. Their stomach cannot be filled by prayers. They cannot be hungry for many days. They need material things. And from where those material things are coming? From where those material things are coming? From the production. And without production, what will be the meaning of temple? What will be the meaning of priest? What will be the meaning of spiritualism? And spiritualism is completely different from religion and religiosity. Try to understand that. Spiritualism is search for truth. But religion is not certainly that. Organized religion is especially not that. It is completely different. Organized religion has hierarchy, system of exploitation, system of inequality. There is hierarchical system. And those people who are getting benefit from this Varna system try to institutionalize it in a name of, in term of caste system. And you know that the ancient people, when it was emerging, were believer in natural powers. The intellectual class, the upper class of the society, whether in terms of Varna or caste, they developed their ideologies. The ruling ideology, dominant ideology, that was the Brahminical ideology. In name of Hindus, in name of religion, in name of spiritualism, they tried to fix this institutional hierarchical system, exploitative system, power relation in name of God. You must have heard about Rig Veda, Purushukta, in which this Varna system and caste system has been enshrined. You must have heard about the book written by, of course, it was unpublished, Annihilation of the Caste. The writings of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. How this system was developed, how this system was developed as an ideology, a ruling ideology, the system of Arya and Anarya. It was not created by a god, it was not created by a divine power, it was created by the ruling class at the time, and those were mainly Brahmins. So we are not talking about the Brahmins as a caste, as a human being. We are talking about that ruling ideology. They tried to establish the powers of Aryans. And of course, in many writings you can find that Aryans were invaders. They were not original people from this land, India. They divided the society broadly in two parts, that was Arya and Anarya. Now, the many theories are there which are establishing that Anarya were the aboriginals from this land, original people from this land. And these Aryans were invaders. They invaded India from Central Asia and Tibetan areas. So the point is that what I am arguing, why I am saying that this caste system has a material basis. Why I am saying that? Why I am discussing the topic as political economy of caste? Because it has material basis. The whole production system, whole distribution system, whole consumption system, even not only this, whether you will get respect in the society, whether your work will be treated as good or bad, whether you will get education or not, whether people will respect you or not, this all depends on your hierarchy in the society, whether you belongs to upper castes or Dvija or Shudra. Whether you will be touchable or untouchable will be determined on the basis of your hierarchy in the caste and Varna system. Whether you will get education, whether you will get health benefits, whether you will get respect, whether you will get opportunities, these all will be determined on the basis of your caste hierarchy, whether you are highly educated. You know the example of examples of Bhimrao Ambedkar. You know the history of the fight and struggle of Phule Phule couples, Jyotiba Phule and Savitri Bai Phule. You know the fight of Periyar. You know the fight of Babu Jagdev Prasad. There are a lot of examples where Sudra people, OBCs, today's OBCs people, scheduled castes people, scheduled tribes people were discriminated and deprived from getting certain benefits of the society. Why? Because they were belonging to those groups and those classes, those Varna, those castes which were treated, which were established, which were institutionalized as lower caste groups, non-Dvija. And it was established not by any god. There is no proof. The people who are believing in divine theory, people who are believing in idealist philosophy will say that these things were written by the God. This is the power of the God. When something will be said in words of the God, in terms of the God, you will not oppose. And if you will not oppose, your resistance power will be seized. You will not speak against that. You will not say anything against those who are not under your capacity to understand. That is the concept of God. You will never question the theory of karma, the theory of purva janma, the theory of rebirth. These are tools of power. These are tools of caste system. These are the tools of political economy of caste, through which the interest of certain class or caste or group of people are perpetuated, in which certain group of the people, certain caste and varnas will get benefit. They will, they will, they will hold the monopoly over the resources of the society. Their hierarchy in the caste system will determine that which kind of benefit they will get. If you are belonging to Brahmin castes or Brahmin Varna, you will get respect in the society, whether you are illiterate. Even the work has been divided according to caste system. If you are Brahmin, you will do certain intellectual work. If you are Kshatriya, you will do warrior work, fighting work, kingship work. If you are Vaishya, you will do business work, professional work. If you are Sudra, you are duty bound to serve the all three upper classes. If you are untouchable, you are not included in this caste and varna system. You are untouchable. And on the basis of this, you will get the material things in the society. The fight for your material things will be easy if you are belonging to the upper classes of the society, upper castes of the society. You will get easy education easily. You can get access to resources easily. You can get entry into the temples. Your spiritual needs will not be prohibited and stopped by any members of the society. These in modern times, these things are called capitals: social capital, political capital, economic capital. This can be understood in terms of privileges also. Even there are many reports in India. You can understand this, the political economy of caste. Why certain people or certain families, certain castes are dominating Indian judiciary? Why certain people have monopoly over the private sector? Why certain people have monopoly over bureaucracy? Why certain people have monopoly in the universities and colleges in appointments of professor? Why those people are stopped to enter into education sector, in bureaucracy, in judiciary? Because they belongs to lower classes or deprived classes, despite the fact that they have majority in this country. And if the Parliament of India, judiciary in India, Government of India is trying to give them opportunity in terms of reservation, they will cry against it. They will protest. They will be violent. They will oppose. Why they are opposing? Why they are opposing? Why they are invoking the term like merit and efficiency? This is not a merit. If they will use the titles, they will say that I am not casteist. When lower classes and deprived classes are using their titles and they are asserting, they will say that they are casteist. Despite the fact that they are everything taking because of their birth in a particular caste. And that is why I am saying This has material basis. The caste system has a material basis. Without material basis, they will not oppose caste system. If they are opposing, if they are opposing the reservation, the caste census, and other things, it means that caste system has material basis. They are getting benefits because of that caste system. They are monopolizing and have a monopoly over the resources of the society, and that is why they are fearful that if these people will assert in name of caste, because they are getting knowledge that they have control and monopoly because of the this caste system, and if this is happening, they are opposing. And if it is if this caste system has been created by God, it means you are also saying the caste the God is also casteist. The God is also casteist. The God is promoting discrimination. God is promoting injustice. God is promoting hierarchy. You are also saying that this. Are you agree? So the point is that those who are saying that this caste system has been created by God is actually the hiding. They actually are, you can say, hiding the reality of material basis of this caste system. So the political economy of caste system in India promotes certain narrative, certain ideology. And that ideology is that the first point is that the caste system and Varna system has been given by our God. Those code has been written in our scriptures. So society should be based on those scriptures. They will justify in this way. And the people in India, especially those people who are being discriminated by these people, will believe in. They trust this ideology, and this is called Brahminical ideology, in which this ideology seeks to impose, seeks to institutionalize the privilege of certain castes. They don't want to lose their monopoly over the resources in the society, whether monopoly in terms of material things or in terms of spiritual resources. They don't want to lose that. And that is why they try to say that we must have a system like Vedic period. So what will happen to those who are struggling to get their rights, who are struggling to lead a life of dignity, those who are struggling against the discrimination, caste system, exploitation? It means that this hierarchical caste system, exploitative caste system, injustice based caste system, inequality based caste system will perpetuate, will continue, and those people who are at the lower rung of the society will be there. वो वहीं रहेंगे, उनमें कोई बदलाव नहीं होगा. And that is why I am saying that this is the political economy of caste system. This is the political economy of caste system. And the people who are opposing this political economy, they are seeing that the other people are now understanding this political economy of caste system. Everything in India is being determined by the caste system, where your caste is located. And when people are realizing and demanding caste census, reservation, increasing the upper limit of reservation, breaking that limit, the people who are against the social justice, against the ideal of equality and justice, are opposing this, because the people are now understanding their exploitation. They are understanding the political economy of caste system, and now they are trying to oppose silently and through the means of democracy. And if it is, if caste system is not based on the material basis, or it has not material basis, then why people are not protesting, demonstrating for the abolition of the caste, annihilation of the caste, as Dr. Ambedkar has said? They will not oppose it. They will not oppose because they are getting benefits, they are getting privileges, they are getting monopoly, they are getting all things which is required for their power and dominance. So this caste system has power relation. It is creating relations of production in Marxist sense. It is creating power relation in the society. It is creating hierarchy, exploitation, inequality, injustice, and by creating this, certain group of the people, certain castes are enjoying the benefit of this caste system, and those who are enjoying are not letting it to go. Rather, they want to maintain it. They want to maintain it, and that is why we need to understand the political economy of the caste system. The caste system has a basis of materiality. It is located in the material need of the society. The certain people has developed it for their own benefits, for their own privileges, for the discrimination, and without discrimination, injustice and all, they will not become richer. They will not enjoy privilege. They will not enjoy something like you can say luxury of life. And that is why they're promoting. They have never opposed the caste system. They have never opposed the exploitation. Rather, they are justifying by relating it with the religion and spiritualism. While religion and spiritualism don't have any angle for exploitation, injustice and all. If you will consider the moral aspect of religion and spiritualism, it believes in justice and equality. But the caste system doesn't believe in equality and justice. You need to understand this. So with this, I will conclude this video. Thank you so much. जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय संविधान.